Welcome back to Teshkid FX for another price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you a price prediction update on Quant, whose current price stands at the $166.9 mark, and here on TradingView the market is up by 1.46%. and in this video I want to give you the key scenarios that I expect to play out, basing my analysis on the Elliot wave structures, the Fibonacci's, the key areas of support and resistances, and also draw out any key chart pattern that you have information on this chart. And here on the Quantum 1 hour chart we are seeing a breakout to the upper side, and before I get to that movement here in this video, I want to kickstart the video by giving a brief of what has been happening here on the Quant chart. And starting my analysis here on the daily chart, we have been seeing lower prices from the all-time high in this massive ABC corrective movement, which has now taken us back to around the $41.2 mark. And after seeing that low, we have been seeing a very nice bounce to the upper side, which has been obeying the Elliot wave structures. And if I jump to the 4 hour chart so that I can show you the Elliot wave structures that we have information right here, after seeing that low, we have been seeing a very nice bounce to the upper side, making the high for that first wave, then saw a retracement in the formation of a wave 2, then saw a very nice bounce to the upper side in the formation of a wave 3, then right now I'm expecting the formation of a wave 4, and then continue pushing higher in the formation of a wave 5 to complete a higher Elliot wave count 1. And getting a little bit into the details of the formation of this Elliot wave structure that I have right here, so that we can also get the key scenarios that I expect to play out. After making our high in the formation of that first wave to the upper side, we expected a very nice retracement over here in the formation of a wave 2, and using the Fibonacci's, connecting them from the low of that first wave to the high of that first wave, that gives me a minimum retracement area to the lower side in the formation of a wave 2 between the fib level 0.382 and the fib level 0.5, and you can see we have retraced into that target area. And after making our low, we are seeing a very nice bounce to the upper. We saw a very nice bounce to the upper side in the formation of a wave 3, and using the Fibonacci's, we can get to see whether this wave 3 has done the minimum that we expected a wave 3 to do, basing it on the trend-based Fibonacci. And I just need to connect the trend-based Fibonacci from the low of that first wave to the high of that first wave, then dragging the fibs to the low of that second wave, and that gives me a minimum target area to the upper side at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $242.1 mark. And the high that you have over here in the formation of a third wave is at around the $228 mark, meaning there's a $10 difference between the high that you have on the charts and the high that you have sketched out using the trend-based Fibonacci. And that means there are chances that the high maybe was in at around the $228 mark in the formation of a third wave, and whatever we are seeing over here is the formation of a fourth wave to the lower side. And because a fourth wave is a retracement of the third wave, we can use the Fibonacci's, connecting them from the low of that wave 2 to the high of that wave 3 to give us a minimum retracement area in the formation of a wave 4 between the fib level 0.382 and the fib level 0.3 and the fib level 0.618. And I can mark that target area here on the charts like that, and that target area lies between the $174.9 mark and the $141.6 mark, and you can see that Quant has retraced into that target area. And because a fourth wave is a corrective wave, also expected to see an ABC corrective movement play out over here, and we are seeing such a structure having this as the wave A, then a wave B, then a wave C, making our low at around the $154 mark, and that is below the low that we had for that first wave at around the $158 mark, meaning there are chances that this ABC corrective movement has played out, and there are chances that the low for that fourth wave was in at around the $154 mark, and very soon we are going to see a very nice bounce to the upper side in the formation of a wave 5. And because a wave 5 is an impulsive wave, I would expect to see fractal waves in formation within that fifth wave to the upper side in formation right here. So let's be patient and see how that plays out. Also getting to the key chart patterns that you have information right here. After seeing the low for that fourth wave, we have managed to break above a trend line that was here on this chart, which I have highlighted here in blue. And after managing to break above it, we have not yet seen a retest of that trend line, but we have continued pushing even higher. Also going back to the 1 hour chart, so that we can see what chart patterns we have information over here. Here on the 1 hour chart, you can see we have been trading within this channel in the formation of that we've seen, and at some point yesterday we managed to break out of the channel to the upper side in this movement right here. And here on the 1 hour chart, after managing to break above out of that channel to the upper side, I'm expecting to see a retest of the upper side of the channel, and it seems like we have seen that retest in this movement right here, and very soon we are going to continue pushing higher, and that movement could take us back to around the upper side. That is where the channels all started, at around the wave B high, and that is at around the $195 mark. So there is a possibility once we see a retest of that upper side of the channel, we might continue pushing higher, manage to break above any other key areas of resistances that we might have in between here, and get back to around the $195 mark. And in that movement, we need to have in mind that might be the formation of a fifth wave to the upper side. Here on the 1 hour chart, we are also trading above the 20-day MA, meaning we have massive support of the 20-day MA. Also going back to the 4 hour chart, we also have support of the 20-day MA because we are trading above it, and that means we have massive support for us to continue pushing higher, and also support any breakouts to the upper side. Also taking a look at the indicators to see what movements will be supported here on the 4 hour RSI. On the RSI, we are trading at around the 61 mark, meaning we have massive room for us to support any movements to the upper side. Also taking a look at the MACD, we have printed a bullish cross, and that means higher prices are coming our way. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll keep you updated.